welcome to the Po Sho, broadcasting live from T Radio V in Hollywood, California. This is where we elevate the creative cult, right? This is where creatives can be seen. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching us. I'm Po. You know that. Okay, so today we're still on the subject of music. Last week we had Jason Achilles Mazzillis with his organic audio recorders. We're still talking music, but we're also including some visual arts and kind of three-dimensional, actually, too, with musician, artist. Featured in the documentary, It Might Get Loud, that creates instruments that are highly sought-after works of art for such greats as Jack White, Jimmy Page, and Sammy Hagar, the Michelangelo of guitar building. The great luthier, Randy Parsons. Welcome, Randy.
Thank you.
Bow, clap. Talking to the mic, too.
Thank you.
I mean, not now, but in general. I forgot to tell you that, because otherwise we can't hear you. Okay, and joining him, usually a solo artist, but probably not lately, one-man band. A do-it-yourself rock star releasing more than 10 albums, maybe more, and performing over 800 shows, maybe more. This is kind of old info, in his short little life.
Lots of B vitamins.
The star of the 2011 film by David Urbanek, My Caddy Won't Let Me. And, of course, my bartender at the piano bar, Engh.
Hey. Po.
Uncle No.
Oh, yeah.
Soon to be a daddy-o.
Yep. Uncle Daddy No. Won't be confusing at all.
Daddy No.
Yeah, that'll work. Daddy No.
You're going to hear that a lot, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And hairdresser, from what I understand.
Oh,
God.
Jason's hair.
Ugh.
Okay. Okay, we'll get into that later, maybe. And
It is.
an oops from a Mexican father and Soviet Italian mother. Self-described as a random, loud, creative workaholic, songwriter and recording studio session artist and proprietor, design engineer for home record pickups, Joshua Hernandez.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay, so Randy, what the hell do you do? And why?
Why? That's a good question. I'm a guitar maker. I make guitars. And why do I do it? I don't know. I mean, why do we do what we do? It's
You're supposed to say because I love it, and I just can't.
Oh, I
not
do love it, but it's. I guess we should talk about that today. Why we pursue what we pursue.
Why we pursue, especially artistically, and a lot of times we can't pay the rent with that.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got to be right? I mean, everybody in the room is like, we do what we do because we love what we do, and it's not about the money. Actually, I think there's somewhere where you would actually say that it wasn't about the money.
Well, it's not about the money, but I love the quote from.
But I love the money.
Well, I love the quote from Walt Disney. He said, it's one of my favorite quotes. We don't make movies to make money. We make movies so we can make more movies. And that really is
exactly.
the driving
That's
force.
That actually really is great. Okay, you know what we're going to do first of all, tech guys in the room. We're gonna do Randy Parsons Part 1, and then we'll talk about where this came from and who did this. But you'll see in the credits.
Roll it.
We'll be right back.
My name is Randy Parsons. I am a guitar maker. The idea of becoming a guitar maker, the idea of how I would go about it, how I would conduct my life and my business and everything that was related to that came to me all in one flash. The guitar had always been part of my life since I was a child. Through junior high, I was kind of known as the guitar player, and that carried through high school, and eventually went to college and studied the guitar. It was my identity. And after college, I just gave it up. I realized I wasn't going to make a living at it. I was introduced to so many talented people, and I just wasn't cutting it. So I just gave it up. I don't think I even owned a guitar in my mid-20s. I was 28, and I was taking a shower, and it was like a flash of light. I just got this vision, and it was like a love story where the thing that I loved, I let go. And it came back to me. And it came back to me in this vision that I had. And that was I was going to make guitars.
Do you see?
Apparently, that was David Aldrich playing guitar in the background there.
Oh, was it?
Really?
Oh, is he?
You
is
can
he-
tell.
That's
Just-
what I got texted.
It's just a note, but you can tell it's David.
Okay, let's talk about
He's
Mr.
a very
David.
distinct style.
What does
That's
David
right.
have? What does David have to do with anything?
Well, you
Da-
go ahead.
Let's talk about him,
David Aldrich is a.
since he's not here in the room.
He's
Hello,
actually,
David.
Hello, David.
Hi,
You're
David.
awesome.
You know, he was a client of mine. He was really. There were a handful of clients I had when I had the repair shop in Seattle.
Were they really small?
That no, they were cool. They were. I considered them
Small
friends.
people.
Well, because he had him on the.
Oh.
never mind.
David's 4'3", so come on, don't make fun of him. No, he's actually tall.
He casts
David.
a large shadow.
He came to me one day, and he was a friend, and he was a client. He said, "Hey, I want to film you." Yeah, sure, why not? What could go wrong? And then, 6 months later, he's touring the world
With
this
his
little,
documentary.
Yeah. So, and it turned out great. It was lovely. He's a really talented guy.
And that's half of it. You'll see the other half in a little bit.
I always though think, wow, I would say a few things differently, or maybe add a few things if I would have known people beyond my mother would have been watching this tape or film. But I was happy with it. It was good. That was a long time ago, so a lot has changed. But
Sounds
it's
like
relevant.
it's time for a part 2, David.
Okay, but I just want to say one thing. It's still relevant in that when I talk about my journey as a guitar maker and a creative, I'm trying to speak to other people, not other guitar makers, but people that may pursue hats or TV or whatever the genre is. And I think my words are really relevant to all that.
Did you hear that? That's why I have this show. It's creativity. So, oh my gosh. Can you say it again?
What a good soundbite.
Wow.
That was beautiful. All you could say, Noah, was, Po, what are you talking about?
Poe.
That's
Now,
the
you know
thing.
David.
I do, yeah.
Okay, tell me about David, Mr. Noah Engh.
Well, so David Urbanik did a movie about me a while ago, around the same time, and both Davids had a film in the Tucson Film Festival. I
Yeah,
believe
it
it
was
was the Tucson. And so they met there, and then I didn't really meet David Aldrich for a few years.
After that?
I believe so, yeah,
Really?
after that. And then I met him out in L.A., and then he actually ended up financing the last record I did. So that was the one with Jason, the Rag Honk one.
At raghonk.com.
Raghonk.com.
Onk, onk.
And so that's the 6 degrees of separation there.
6 degrees. 6 degrees is amazing.
How do you know David Aldrich?
I've just heard of him, and I know he does great work.
Well,
I've seen
see?
his name around.
There was your
See your
chance to
name.
make up a story.
Okay, to keep us on schedule, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.